downtown in the KX 93.5 studio.
Ground, but we're never gonna go back.
Downtown has had over 1 million plays on Spotify. You've reached the top of the hype machine. And a very important note, you'll be playing a residency at the Satellite every Monday in January 2014, which is right around the corner.
Yeah.
Just strange. Synth pop band Downtown joins me right now. Please introduce yourselves and what instrument you play.
I'm Jamie, and I play the sample pad. I sing.
I'm Robert, and I play guitar.
And I'm Chris, and I play the keys and bass.
And I'm Jared, and I'm on drums.
What tracks did you guys just play?
We first played Believe Me, which is off of our first EP, and then we played See My Eyes, which is off of the Red Room EP.
Awesome. Now you're going to be releasing a new EP coming up soon, right?
Yes, we are.
What's the release date for that, and what can we expect?
Well, we don't have an exact release date yet because we're still putting it all together, but we're pretty excited about it. The singles should be coming early next year, and then the EP soon to follow.
Awesome. And Jamie is talking right now, the singer of the group. The new single is called Till Tomorrow.
That's
and
right.
It's mixed by Joe Zook.
Joe Zook.
Zook.
Yeah, my boy Zook.
Joke.
And he has some pretty impressive...
That's all we know about him.
No, I'll be honest, I haven't heard the Katy Perry album yet, but I know that he worked on that, and he's worked on One Republic.
Well, he also did the first Katy Perry. He did
Okay.
a lot of stuff on that.
Oh, well,
And there you go.
and that was very pristine. So that's very exciting news. Can't wait to hear what he does with your sound.
Yeah, it was exciting to have our stuff professionally mixed for the first time.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we can't wait to play it here on We Found New Music. So tell me a little bit about the band. How long have you guys been together?
Well, Robert and I have been writing music for a few years now, but Jared joined almost 2 years ago now? Year and a half?
Year and a half.
Year and a half.
Yeah,
Let's say year and a half.
Yeah.
And then Chris
Officially.
is our new keyboard player.
Excellent.
So that's just been a recent addition over the last few months.
Very cool. You've
Yeah.
been together since 2010 as a group?
I guess we could say that.
Okay.
We've been
Various
writing,
reincarnations and
yeah.
things
Yeah, definitely.
along the way.
Different names and writing songs while Robert was still in college, so only on winter break, that kind of thing.
You went to college?
Sure did.
Just kidding.
Graduated.
Yeah.
Liberal studies. You're welcome, Mom. Dad.
Now, can I call you guys a synth pop band? I mean, there seems to be no limit to your sound. You've got a lot of different inspirations.
That's very true, and you'll hear that definitely on our new EP also. We have banjo and things
Really?
like that
Okay.
incorporated. So,
Every day is just a different song that you're into and influenced by, so the next song you write, or at least we write, is different. I mean, how do you
It's really important.
I don't get how bands stick to synth pop
Right, exactly.
every time.
That's what we feature on this show, bands that blend styles. And that's why you're here. So tell me about the writing process for the group.
it takes a really long time. Way too long.
Yeah.
Carly knows about that.
Yeah, our manager's always like,
Wanna hop
did
on
you
the
guys
mic?
write another song? And we're like,
No.
no, we're rewriting the one we wrote 3 years ago. What are you talking about?
We just rewrite our songs over and over
Mhm.
and over.
Because we're never satisfied until it's it's going to go, it's going to be out now. And then that's it.
Perfectionists.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, it shows. The 4-track EP is perfect. It's free.
Thank
and
you.
Where can the listeners find it?
Well, it depends on what they're into. If you like Spotify, it's up there. We love Spotify. That's how we listen to music exclusively at this point.
Yeah.
But if you like to download things and have them on your computer, you can download the EP for free on our Facebook. So it's just facebook.com/downtownmusic. You can
Perfect.
get all of the music we've released so far for free.
How does this new EP differ from Red Room, would you say?
More guitar.
Yeah.
More
Banjo.
banjo. Jamie?
Well, it also, previously all the songs were mainly about relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And this maybe could still be considered about relationships, but more so like personal things, like something about my father, and then another song about my grandfather who passed away. And so kind of delving into more personal and honest lyrics, trying to, grow as a human being, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Now,
All right.
your
That was
debut.
weird. Sorry.
No, that's
You guys
okay.
just laughed
That's
at me for being awkward.
we
please.
write
Don't give me that
about
silence.
your debut single, "See My Eyes," which you just played, was originally on the Kitsune America compilation. It's a French label, a trend-setting
Oh, yeah.
label, and that's where I heard it. Talk about the impact of that compilation and "See My Eyes."
Well, that was really great for us because it was the first song that was released in a different way than us
Yeah.
just kind of putting it up online. And it was really nice to be grouped with some other cool and rising American
Yeah.
artists.
I think like Two Door Cinema Club or Phoenix
Yeah.
or some
They've
other
all been
cool
involved
bands.
with Kitsune. So that was pretty cool for us. And we got to play some really fun shows with different bands that were on the
Mhm.
compilation and things like that. So it
Definitely.
I don't know, kind of gave us like our first push into the world.
Yeah. Now, you also released another track on their second volume, a track called "Move Me." Tell me about this collaboration.
Well, we met Giraffage when we played in New York for the Kitsune release party, because he was also featured on the first compilation, and he became friends with Robert. And Jamil is someone who Robert went to
I went to
school
co-
with.
Well, I didn't go to college. I lived in a co-op with Jamil.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we all just sent some emails back and forth and the song back and forth. And we had a song without ever meeting each other. I mean, without like writing in person.
Well, that also caught some steam on the second compilation. Check that out on the Kitsune America 2 comp. A recent song, which got a lot of attention, you guys covered "Chocolate" by the 1975.
Yeah,
We
that was
love this cover.
fun. That was Jared's idea, actually.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, the band just reminds me of stuff I listened to like in the mid '90s, and
Jared's never left the 90s.
I refuse. I refuse. I will sit nice and comfortably in sweatpants in the '90s, and
It was a good time.
but yeah, it was
Yeah.
a great time. I don't know. I felt like just we had covered like Bruce Springsteen and stuff, and I thought that with the huge explosion of YouTube and like online media and stuff like that, I thought it'd be fun to cover
it
something that
modern?
we're listening to right
Definitely.
now that's current. Something that kind of pay homage to people that are also trying to build their careers and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that'd be a good idea.
The 1975 is caught in the 90s as well.
Yeah,
Well, to a certain degree. I hear some Third Eye Blind in there.
dude, favorite album of all time, hands down.
We were just talking to Basic Vacation, and they've been playing a few shows with Third Eye Blind.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, they're back. Yeah.
Why didn't we make better friends
Why
with
didn't
them
we
so
talk
we could
about
go
that?
to that show?
Well, we tried to sneak into a Third Eye Blind show when we played South by, and
Really?
they just weren't having it. They would not let us in.
We tried really hard.
We tried
though.
really, really hard. Like we went into
We're
the
like, we're
alleyway
on
and
the
everything.
list.
We're downtown, damn
Oh,
it.
we pulled out everything. Oh,
Yeah.
that's my name
Yeah,
on the
we were
list.
floating
plus
fake
all
names,
of us.
trying to
Right,
get us
right.
I'm
Okay.
Steven Jenkins.
Yeah.
I swear.
It wasn't gonna happen.
Now, tell me about incorporating the 1975 sample in the song. Well, yeah, Robert, you actually do some DJ work on the side, right?
Yeah, how'd you know about that?
So yeah, with your DJ skills, you thought it might be cool to put a little sample in there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but I always like chopping up
Yeah.
vocals.
It was awesome.
And I thought,
Great choice.
why not his? I guess.
Well, let's listen to it right now.
Let's do it.
For all of our listeners. And yeah, this is the 1975 as covered by Downtown. And your beautiful voice, Jamie.
Thank you.
I saw you guys a long time ago opening for Van Shee at
Oh my God.
Cinespace.
No.
Oh.
You weren't there. You were there?
I was there.
Oh no, that was probably the worst show that we've ever had, ever. And you invited us here? Are you crazy?
I'm surprised we're here right now.
I think
I mean-
Carousel's manager was there too.
It was just that venue isn't really set up for live
Yeah.
music. It's set up for DJs, and we didn't really get a proper sound check, so
Yeah.
nothing worked, and we were just drowning.
You also played some West Coast dates with Body Language. And
Yeah,
that
those were
is
fun.
when you incorporated a fourth member of the group
That's
over
right.
to my left, Chris.
Hi.
How's it going? You play a number of things in the band. Could you tell me a little bit about what you incorporated into the band?
Well, I came on to be a keyboardist, and then they asked me if I can play bass, and I said I dabble. So
Okay.
I picked up the bass and I played one of their songs that they had, and it worked out. So now I'm the bass player too.
Very cool. So you're a
Yeah.
multi-instrumentalist.
multi-talented.
Multi-talented.
vocalist.
And he sings too. We're trying to get him to sing even more because he has a pretty voice.
Well, I mean, everyone's a bass player by default, and
Yeah.
then
What does that mean?
Yeah.
you're just
How is everyone a bass player by
you're
default?
you're just a bass player by default,
I'm
and then
not
you
a
have to
bass
work
player.
your way up the ladder of,
Oh,
of
stop.
musician.
Started
You
from the
just
bottom. Now I'm
offended
here.
so many
Yeah.
bassists.
Yeah,
That's
you know
amazing.
people, you just offended.
All right. Well, let's close out with another live track,
Hooray.
if you don't mind.
Let's do it.
And let me
do it.
adjust some mics.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I'll get rid of this one.
That's Downtown live in the studio at KX 935, Laguna's only FM. We found new music.